Rena. Guys, we're very welcoming. Everybody will support, will take you in, will cover you.
Maro bereka sfatlhego.
Ay, dog. Don't say that. Why? What do you mean?
Na le di pleke tse dingwe bereka sfatlhego ko re ba buga batho a line up e 5 days e otlhe so re bereka bjang mo so.
This is a pressing issue. What's up, everybody? My name is sfatlhego, better known as Miss Mona Lisa herself. Welcome to the Mams podcast. You guys suck. Guys, I know it's cold. You're supposed to poo. So yeah, did you wake up on twins today? Hectic. Welcome, everybody. My name is sfatlhego once again. Today, Remo Step to Light Studios. And of course, my guest is...
RaRas 47.
RaRas?
47.
RaRas 47. Okay, is he vocal? Yeah. RaRas 47. Let's start with RaRas, and then I want you to also explain the 47.
Okay.
Don't be shy. Relax. Calm down.
Lebitso le la RaRas ke le kry-ile ko primary school.
Okay.
Ke kana keng ko high no na le tavern and then
Yeah.
ke wala nentse ke rekisa ko teng so ne ga para kana keng merchandise wa ngwala kana keng mabitso a di abela.
Okay.
So ho irala hore ke rekise kana keng morara wana morara.
What's morara? I'm what's morara?
Ke wine.
It's wine.
DJ Cool. DJ Cool.
For street.
Before first street.
I don't know. I'm so blank when it comes to that, but okay.
Yeah, not blank.
Hectic.
Yeah, so but when I want pizza morara and then na ke tseya ke khata ka RaRas.
Okay. And then 47.
Then 47 ke my lucky number.
Hectic. So what's your full name?
Full name
Yes.
it's RaRas 47.
But your name is
Tapelo Mark.
Tabel. Okay, so again, I want to also see the difference, the distance from RaRas to Tabel. Some of us will say, okay, I took my name from my actual name in order to build it up, you know?
Yes.
Tell us a bit about yourself. What do you do? What are you all about? What do people know you for?
Well, nka se re ke motho mo nice e sharpo and nka se re ke humble because ana motho humble re no ba bro.
Okay.
Re ga ba rich ya so bona hore
Okay, your true colors. Yeah. Okay.
I get DJ vela ke promoter ke brand ambassador event planner salesperson. Yeah.
How are you so calm? You see, I don't know. I'm used to it. Of course, you can hear I'm very loud. But you are like here, and now you're making me feel like I'm even more loud.
A voice ke good him so ke ne get quite so I get motho RaRas.
Okay, genre-wise, what do you focus on?
Karen soulful and dance.
Soulful and dance. Okay, what's the difference between the two?
Soulful ke musical soft ole.
Oh, ba di groot man. Am I right?
Yeah, okay, la le groot man.
Okay.
And then a dance Karen.
Give me an example of dance, somebody. What's dance?
Ke bomni ke ba le na.
Oh, give them. Okay.
Then soulful le na dilo wela go private go Kelvin Momonyana so.
I think this name keeps popping up with every person, every DJ I think that I interview. Calvin Momo this, Calvin Momo that. And every time I talk about this, my crew will highlight the fact that I'm very much uninformed when it comes to other genres outside of hip-hop, of course. But you mentioned that you also touch on hip-hop, yeah?
Yeah.
Why DJing, though? Like, couldn't you say, okay, like maybe focus on other parts of production,
Ke
or you
enjoy-a.
really had a strong passion for it? Okay. In the journey of being a DJ?
Ko hip hop is where
Everything as a whole, in general.
ke thomile boima as I told you gore ke thomile ke khopela batho ba nruto DJ
Okay.
batho ba se monna
Mm.
then ka thoma ka ra ke ke tsene YouTube ke lebelele di-video
Mm.
so ka tsena ka checka ka bona gore okay biro ba so then ka ya ko hosting yang bjana ka khopela slot
Yeah.
sharpo I went to my first gig ke setse o dlala CDJ
Okay.
ke fitlha mole ke nna o tla di ba pere nngwe serious blind
Mm.
mara ke thusitse gore ane ba santse ba ne bono rai
Yeah.
so ka dlala and then first gig second gig a fete ke tla mole ne ke le sharpo ne ke no se bodisa fela ke jogo ile control tse ding ai
Mm.
ne ke le mona
For a person that doesn't know, kana CDJ King
CDJ ke
is the deck.
okay
Oh, so besides CDJ, you can't play.
yeah I suggesting
But sometimes ke bona nkare ba dlala ka ke amp or king. What is it?
unless ba loketse USB mo hare mixer ba letsa ka mixer fela
Oh, so that's actually doable.
mara was DJ o no lo letsa dipina fela fitis
Okay, so deck is lotsa nune.
ah
The do they differ in terms of model wise? I'm guessing,
ona le tse ding na le software ya khale tse ding di upgrade
and they're expensive.
one ke close to 20k CDJ one
Kopelang 20K, guys. I like, and I'm saying this because I was hosting the other day, ne?
okay
Hey, dog. I couldn't find a CDJ. Like, it was bad. I had to go up and down, and when I found it, the people ended up not even bringing it. You understand? Hence, I'm saying, if it's something that maybe people can afford, then of course, why not buy it? But when you're mentioning 20K,
mara ona le tse cheap mara
Oh, there is.
ne te ya sokodisa di senya gape
oh, and maybe also old models, ne? Hectic. But
software thing is low that
so, would you say that it's something? It's a bit of an investment.
yeah because kana reng ho dregil o ka nna wa di hirisa o era contract hence batho ba tsentsa tšhelete wena wa reka tsela tse
But 20K,
na bona le tsa bo ma 4.5
it's cheap. How much is a full like?
ya ba motho o dlala eng o na le ba o dlala ka 2 o na le ba o dlala tsa 4 ya 4 go like I felletse ka 100,000
That's my school fees. Like, on a serious note, that's a lot of money. You can't.
then ho na le remember lockdown house party
Mm-hmm.
control panel ya that show
Yeah.
is 3 million
Hi. Our reng society.
owned by DJ Shims
Re tlhakantsheng ditšhelete. Because I don't know who's going to pick up that kind of money, honestly speaking. That's a lot. And of course, in this case, I understand because now we're talking music, we're talking entertainment. And when you invest in something like that, as you said, that you can, of course, eventually hire it out to other people, make more money from that, right?
yes
And you mentioned that the models anyway, they are senior.
mara mo go di senya ke batho nke re tse batho ba na le tsone
Ba tlhokomedi. So at the end of the day, as the owner, to say now, you're going to have to buy again.
I was what the service the CDJ
Oh. Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. For a person that doesn't know, you can generally service your what? CDJ. Okay. We break down that, right? We understand the fact that you touch on your soulful, you touch on your dance. I wanna touch on being where you are surrounding wise. Mamelodi. Right?
na my face
No, Mafias. So Mafias is not part of Mamelodi.
yeah but the bar
No,
Oh,
I've saw this debate somewhere, I think on Facebook, and people are like, they're not part of Mamelodi.
no it's enga posta ka Mamelodi ba tlo re ke sa te bala ke nna ka ntle so
So it falls part of what? Silverton.
Silverton
Oh my heavens.
nagana mafia
Dog, like, there's no way. I can't think of mafias as... No, guys.
Mara ko extension 1 le 2 ke yona silver 10 ho tla ka ntle ai.
Then you're part of us. Mafias, exactly. Because every time a person says to me, "Anang mafias, arkita Mamelodi," and I'm like, what do you mean? Because you're literally here. Hectic. So, Luana, are you part of the group that says they're not from?
Yeah, na getting Mamelodi.
Hectic. Okay, how has mafias in this case accepted you music-wise and you venturing into being a DJ? Did you feel like you had to literally make it a point to say, "Hey guys, I'm this person, this is what I do," or were they open arms?
Mafias age kre support ke kre ko Mamelodi.
Okay.
So I believe ke se interested ko dilong tsa bona, go di eventeng tsa bona.
Okay.
Kale ke approach batho ke te promote gore aba mo because wa itse ke ho se big o kre support ka so ko Mamelodi go teng ka reng bang mpona nyana ba mfa matla. So yeah.
I think when you put it like that, it makes sense because now it comes back to the saying, you're not going to get support, from where you're from, mainly, right? But do you think if you were to, I don't know, pitch yourself in a different way, and of course maybe using other tools such as social media to say, "I am this person, please give me a chance," do you think that would maybe help?
No, get try 3 times already. Mara ba itse di resident teacher tse ding di bang gore o tsama o tla le di idea ba no re o nya go re tsela pleke so.
Okay, now that you bring that up, let's talk bookings wise, ne? There's a lot I want to talk in terms of this because now there's booking you and not giving you anything. There's booking you and giving you a thank you, whether it's alcohol or whatever you guys will probably agree on, right?
Yes.
And then there's booking you in terms of fully paying you. What has been the most difficult part out of this for you?
The first one.
Booking you.
Yeah, booking me. People think I'm expensive and I'm not.
Okay. And now, of course, I gotta help Lalamoto, or maybe if an event organizer approaches you or you approach them, there's conversation happening, of course, in that moment, and now you're saying, "Oh, this is how much I charge." Even after you say that, do they feel like...
Yeah, it's ba nya go e boledisa motho o tsere fokotsanyana at least.
But then you're automatically becoming less of what you're worth.
That's why na ke almost getting I 2 more 8 months in because na get the chance ke re prices so ke yona ya if a rutlwane then ke tla nna high.
And I think maybe if more DJs were that strict, because let's be frank. We live on social media. Everything is based on social media. We need content. We need a lifestyle that we're going to show to people to say, "I'm a DJ and this is what I do, this is what I get up to," right? And of course, the more I gig, the more maybe people will look at me as this a treasure of some sort, right? And of course, the more you gig, the more gigs come your way, right? And if you're being strict to say, "Okay, I'm not going to take any gig if it's not fully paid," that means less gigs. But now, how are you able... Because I think it's all about finding balance at the same time. Making people see your worth without having to reason and actually want to negotiate your first step-up price. You understand what I mean? How do you think we can better this in terms of communication between creatives and event organizers?
I see what happens when I so I give you a
Just put the mic closer a bit.
I don't
Do you think maybe there can be a strategy that we can possibly implement?
not with black people now.
Or maybe get more reeling?
Uh,
Maybe that's the problem. What do you think?
I can not get black. Margo Chovia can be parang.
Yeah. Would you say kirikasi or just in general?
Kirikiria, like a kirikasi.
Ne? Touch. What is your views on what we're talking about now? Actually, let me give you my mic.
I think communication-wise, if we communicate better, we can fix all of that, right? Because in as much as we, as creatives, need the gigs, even the people that plan or organize the events still need the creatives to entertain the people. So we need to work with each other at the end of the day. So I feel like if I got Spanisana Pila and also reach an understanding of whereby we pay the DJs, we pay the creatives, because most of the time is if he declines the gig because of Abambateli enough, there's a DJ that's going to go in for 6 yabial, right? And even the following week, they're going to call him for 6 or they're going to make it a 4. But the deal is going to be alcohol while he is not getting booked and he is talented. So for as long as we have people that, settle for less, we'll never ever reach a point whereby we are living to our best potential and the best DJs are booked for what they're worth. That's just my thinking.
Okay, I do feel like you made a very valid point. And you also understand what he's saying, because in this case, coming back to my next topic, what is a rider? Maybe we have to understand the rider king. What does it consist of?
Just
put the mic closer.
So then bo setela tsone o fitla o kera bo betse mo tafoleng ya hao le tsebe o re o fitla ba approach ba o isa kwa tafoleng then ba di tlisa.
Ne? So I'm going to make this I was once in this position. When was my event? 2 weeks ago. Ne? I never where I am, I never want to touch events, but I don't have a choice. Okay? The situation that we had at my event was I had everybody on the lineup. Everybody had riders. Okay? And 90% of those people were people that I know. So they came for me. Yeah, but okay, you're my dog. Just sort this and this out for me. What grand. You understand? It comes back to what? First act of communication. Making sure that my guests were happy. Okay? So, okay, when you're hosting, number one, I think, and I'm saying this out because now, sometimes it's not always a matter of not delivering and shining light on my situation. Niggas not cheled. You understand what I'm trying to say? And it comes back to say, okay, I had this mad lineup. Nah? Most of them, they had these demands. Crazy, nje. I'll be honest, and I'll put it out this to say, the demands were mad. Ne? And even though they're my friends, I had to say, no, dog, no. There's no way, And it comes back to, I'm not saying your demands must be below what you're worth or anything, but come on. Like, you can't be... Everybody wanted a whiskey bottle up. Everybody was like... And I'm like, what? Are we dealing with this right now? Like, whiskey was the thing. And I'm like, these people are crazy. And it ended up being a meta. Some didn't even get what they want. But what did I do? I actually offered substitutes that equal to what they mainly wanted. In order to switch the fire off. Because next thing, you're going to come at me and say, oh yeah, Molisa na sambatela, and she didn't even give me 1, 2, 3. The shit that happens on social media, a lot. There's a number of people that will go back to social media, drag you for just a minor miscommunication, and automatically, yes, even if you're right as my guest. But now, what about my name that you're dragging? We've normalized this dragging, especially on Facebook, Jehovah. We've normalized this so much to such an extent where we don't even look at the damage it's going to cause between both ends. Damage is going to cause to me as a business. Damage is going to cause to you as a creative now to say, even your next bookings. Hedika. But not, oh no, just because we're going to have a difficulty here and there, he's going to go back and do the same to us. You understand what I mean? Yes. And hence I'm putting this out there because now never think it's a matter of, oh, okay, abambatela. No. Hence I'm saying 90% of the people that were on my lineup are my friends. And in this case, Ebile, Trish. You know Trish. Oh, yes, you do know Trish. I forgot. We're in the same line of work, guys. Trish was like, okay, because Trish, I was so mad at Trish on this day. But she was like, okay, so no whiskey, no Hennessy, but another form of whiskey is okay. That is what we mean when we say we're dealing with people that understand your position. Comes back to say, as an audience, also understand the position a host is in. Hosting is mad crazy. It's I couldn't. Jehovah, no should on that day. You understand what I mean?
For the DJ who is hosted.
Why?
Angere hersa thoma mo le re bitsana ka di favor so.
Okay.
Nna for nna e ga ba easy because
You know
batho ba
everybody.
ntši bang kolota di favor tse ntši nka hosta ka se spendele sente.
Really?
Le batho ba
Hectic.
di sound to bang kolota di favor.
So building a relation will work for you.
Alo mong sila mo patala for sound as at least. Wait. Mo Mamelodi o regiwa.
I would kill you. There's no way. How do you deal with such situations though?
Ke try lo bolelle na kaya le go yena o itse ke fitla ba ntocha. So ke no tswile mo ra ke tlo mo kry.
Is it an easy thing to do though? This is money we're talking about. Hence I say I'll strangle you.
Close to 2.5. Yeah.
When I did 2.5, can you see my nails? Can you see? I need hair. Don't play like that. That's money. And you just...
Like ra nang avoid so na is na choice ke ya ka ba rutswile ka ntle so.
Okay, and then no sharp.
Yeah, no ke tswile da ibile ke mo krela batho ba banya gang sound.
And then he's able to look at you in the eyes. I mean, if you owe me, dog, it's over, dog. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. No, when it comes to money, it comes back to say, where did you get the money? You worked hard for that money. Only for a person to not even feel the little amount of pity to say, he probably worked very hard for that money and he gave it to me. Not hori nagimireka the way gimirang at the current moment. You see what I mean? Right. You mentioned that Mafias hasn't really been there, and we've been getting a lot of support from Eh? I'm right, ne? Yeah. Rena, guys, we're very welcoming. Everybody will support, will take you in, will cover you.
Maro vera ka sfatlhego.
Ay, dog. Don't say
Yeah, I
that.
guess
Why?
what
What do you mean?
Na le di pleke tse dingwe vera ka sfatlhego ko re ba buga batho line up e 5 days e otlhe so re vera ka byang mo so.
This is a pressing issue. I think I saw a post on Facebook about this, Hore. As much as we understand the concept that the residence is killing a lot of people, because now they are constantly there. I understand it, I get it. They're constantly there, and there's no room for other people. And even the other people, they're limited. So no new faces, no nothing. Balkawata, basically.
Thoma wa Jack Buddha la so ke Jack Buddha for we see. Like Monaco tse tsotlhe.
Hectic.
Same lineup.
And you've played everywhere.
Go for we sazanga.
You haven't played Go For Ways. So why haven't you played Go For Ways?
Sfatlhego. Ke traile ho bolala batho so mara.
Binong bato ring ba bontsho o ba bona o shapa di interview.
Nah.
Come on, guys. There's no way.
It's
So we spoke of something on the way here. When you were asking me, when I was telling you that we are currently looking for a venue, and I said to you that it comes back to people or even venue owners understanding the trick behind branding and collaboration and being in partnership with whoever. Understand? Right now, even though I'm looking, because I think you said, why don't I get a contracted? Yes, I can easily get that. Fine. But now, when you have to sit down with an event owner and say, look, dog, 1, 2, 3, these are our stats. This is who we are. Okay? When I the bias sfatlhego thing, I face it a lot as well. Because now, when they look at me, and then I need to level up. Like I need to pull all stops to say, take me serious. I am this person. I'm not in a position where I'm coming here just to look pretty every week. Especially if you're a venue that needs an upliftment. It comes back to say, if the venue owner, I don't know, different guests every week, different lineup every week, right? Of course, by hoster. In a month, how many times do you host? If we had different faces every weekend, and you know that, okay, this certain person is going to bring a different crowd, also come back to using social media to your best advantage. Right now, there's a lot of, I'll be honest, a lot of venues, they are not pushing the way they need to push because of the branding part we are highlighting. Social media, you don't just throw anything on social media and expect it's going to run numbers or expect people to take you serious. You'll probably need a person like me to say, okay, please handle my social page. I'll know, okay, this is how we're going to brand, this is how we're going to market, of course, the type of business it is. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
How do you put yourself out there as a DJ? How do you use social media to your best advantage right now?
Marketing,
Mm-hmm.
promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Because ke struggle ho grab manager because it's like na le umunga one scammer, so
You need to run away from that as much as you can.
nankirela di gig fetsa one kawata mosageng
Imagine.
ora ankirele gig tsa di favor go tshumintsa na tshwantse ke spend the chelata go tlala ma
Just imagine.
so ke tswile mo
So are you looking right now? Should I help you look?
yeah
Can I?
and ke boletse le kana ka mang le Scott
Okay.
ne tele na o tla stara
Yeah, don't worry. What Jay, if you have me, everything will be smooth. You know, because hence I'm saying, guys, this is a matter of creating a lot of network in this case. Like, your network must be heavy. Like, one of the baya sfatlhego that you're talking about, equal it to network. You will understand what I'm saying. Because now, I can be this person, and every week I'm sitting and I'm talking, and I'm saying, okay, my name is baya sfatlhego, but now, and not be effective as I should be on camera. But in the streets, I'm heavy. You understand what I'm trying to say? It comes back to what? Your network. Right now, you are currently looking for a manager. At the end of the day, you are going to get a manager. And if we're being frank, it must be something that's genuinely going to benefit you. In fact, benefit the both of you. Because managers do a lot. And manager, SIT, how social media runs, you're in trouble. The best thing is to get a content creator that will easily jump into or fill the shoes of being management for you. Why? They'll be doing the most on social media. And like, people don't work together. That's another problem I think we're facing here. And if we're being frank, right now, when as a DJ, you're looking for management, if you find somebody adult and you're gonna go far from where you are right now. You see what I mean? Let's come back to politics. I've been waiting for this part. Jay, I was impatient the whole week. And as I'm thinking of this interview, I'm like, yo, la dog. I just wanna talk. Okay? So this is the first time we meet. Right? And you've heard so much about me.
yeah
Also, at this point. Right? And I'm going to talk about this because it comes back to Taweo bias sfatlhego. It highlights it in so many ways. Touch, I need you to have an ear on this one. So I'm Balesa, right? I'm doing what I'm doing, right? And we are in a space where there's always competition. But now, it depends on how you look at competition, whether you see it as a good thing or you see me as a threat, right? You remember the shenanigan that happened on social media, right? it resulted to it coming back to you and about botadilo. Kan. That's what I want you to shed light on now. Because now you've met me today. We've been talking since last week. And do you feel like these two things balance?
Na motho a mpoditseng dilo tsa mpoditseng tsona ke bona nkare o compete le wena.
In what way?
Ntho e pushang ke re le wena wa e push.
Yeah.
And wena o ira better so.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell you, Touch, I'm going to tell you who this is. You know him, ne? Yeah. So this came to my attention. There's a lot being said, and I'm clueless. I know nothing, you know. And when you said, you actually see that it's a competition matter. I'll be honest. And all. We've never been linked in any way. And he came at me. You could feel this person had it in me.
Facebook
But that's bad for business.
Yeah, now good sharp go radio mara podcast
No, but I like the podcast.
Agilo wala mak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nazanga kay wala stuff.
Okay, so are you gonna take time to actually watch it?
Yeah, get like check.
Like this is not a bashing moment, you know. Like it's highlighting certain things that happen and certain things that can damage reputation yamoto. You understand? Like that fight led to me getting calls from his supervisors. They're calling me, Imagine, and I'm out here stuck and saying, I don't even know this person, you know, like. And I was actually hurt, I'll be honest, when I went back on social media and I was reading everything until I was told to delete my posts. It invalidated this thing because now, like, do you understand that if we're looking at me and we're looking at you, we should be working together, but instead we're bickering. Exactly. Like, why? You know, that's something I never really understood, if I'm being honest. Like, does it make sense or I'm friends with Touch, but whether you're in my area and you're bickering me? You understand what I'm trying to say? But anyway, enough of that. Let's come back to everything that you do, right? I want to know the people that you've worked with, the people that you've engaged with, and how has that turned out for you? Name a couple.
The DJ or
Yeah, overall, both. Just name a few.
Soul Tonic.
Soul Tonic.
Gymno Deep.
Ma?
Gymno Deep.
Jimmy.
Gymno Deep.
Gymno Deep. Gymno Deep. Okay.
J
Power, he's been here. Okay. Asa, she's been here. Okay.
Tigress.
Who? Tigress, okay.
Then Native 106.
Native 106. Do you understand what I'm trying to say by network? We've had, out of this list that you've mentioned, 2, I think, have been here. Yet here you are. What is this? A whole triangle of saying, going forward, if we are working together, we can literally achieve more. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just, yeah, why are you looking at me like that? I heard you. It's a matter of saying, going forward, we see the goal. You know, we see what is going to work best, and we know what we need to do. It's just a matter of ignorance more than anything, right? Where can people find your work music-wise?
Facebook, Instagram.
Your social platforms. Just mention.
Facebook, RaRas SA, and then I go Instagram, Tapelo RaRas SA.
And then who would you like to work with from Mamelodi? Or outside, or as a whole?
Mamelodi Nadesh. Sfatlhego mara.
Okay, I get you, yeah.
I connection yela Mamelodi kere ngatsena kana ke mang. Igi wo hosta go voice.
Okay.
Then le Shafel sila ka bolela le nna nga.
Okay.
Emang. Tsa ke bona batho ba nkareng ba mfam.
Let me put it out there. People must stop this thing, Elenyato, and I will tell you after this interview why I'm saying this, and I'm putting it out there for people to actually hear me. Battle nyata when I as an individual, you know, because now I don't like this blow overnight and then people want to jump and get their claws into everything that you do. That's not cool, you know. There's a person that you posted who recently dropped this big dog guy. You posted him on your status. Does he do Bacardi or something? He's an old guy. He's dark in complexion. You posted his work, Ning Ning. I want to have that guy here. And come on, man. I think it's like maybe friends like Libodino, Molining Ew. But I'll tell you. I'll remember the name and I'll tell you after the interview. It's fine. Work-wise, where would you like to see yourself 5-10 years from now? What would you like to achieve? Because you've mentioned people that you like to work with. Yes, we see that. But where do you see yourself growth-wise?
After 5 years, I got when I push it to Yana, I work le batho ba ba mentioning then again. I got to panage on a studio saga. Then I push it off and over and Baba Holland. Go study live session.
Yeah. Yeah, I like, and I'm asking these things for a reason. I speak things into existence, and I need you to practice this. Another way you are in the position that you're in now, right? The more you say, "Oh, universe, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want," and also give into universe by working hard and actually pushing yourself, you'll see yourself at greater heights. You know, it's just a matter of believing and actually seeing the vision before it actually happens. You need to see it, because if you don't, then it's gonna scatter. You see what I mean? But yeah, how do you feel about being on a Mommy's podcast?
That was sharp.
I got grilling. I'm
No,
not. Oh. Okay. Thank you so much for coming, though. I think you're one of the people that I actually engage a lot with on social media, and actually meeting you makes me feel so much better. It's fine. I'm not fighting you. It's okay, you know? But yeah, thank you so much. And you mentioned that people can find you on social media. Mention your social platforms. My tongue is getting so tired of speaking. Mention your social platforms again, please.
I have Facebook, RaRas SA.
Yeah.
And then Instagram. Yeah, Instagram, TikTok, RaRas SA.
This looks so nice. Whose brand is this?
Sultanic.
Sultanic. Make sure to get that. It looks very nice. What full set, the beanie. I see you.
I need you.
You look very nice. Thank you so much for coming, dog. My name is, of course, Barisa Pako, better known as Miss Monalisa herself. Thank you so much for tuning into the Mommy's podcast. We are at Step to Light Studios. Do make sure to subscribe. SRF.